In this video, we're going to explore more of shapes. This is part 4 of lesson 1, shapes. We're going to continue using the same project, same illustration, this little house, and we're going to add a couple of things to the project. In the first or second video, we created the window here, okay, and the vertical and the horizontal lines, we create them using the smart guides. Okay, with the line segment tool selected, we hover the mouse more or less in the middle, and when we saw the vertical smart guide, we click in the middle of the line, we held the shift key, and we drag the line down to the bottom line of the window, of the frame, and we ended up right there. Same thing with the horizontal divider. All right, and then we grouped all of that, the frame and the dividers. For this next step, we're going to, and then we group them all, because remember I suggested that any group of objects that are meant to be always together, group them. Okay, so we group the frame and the dividers. All right, for this next thing, we're going to ungroup them. Okay, so we're going to click on the group. We're going to press Ctrl Shift and G to ungroup them. Okay, so now I'm going to select the dividers, both of them, and then I'm going to group them. And to do this more illustrative, I'm going to move the dividers out. Okay. So now we have this window here. Let's see. I'm gonna copy it. Okay, Control C, and then I'm gonna press Control R to display the rulers. I need a horizontal guideline here. I'm gonna press Control R, and I should be looking at my rulers here at the top. Control R one more time. And I really don't see them showing. I don't know what's going on. Oh, right here, I'm sorry. Okay, right here. So I'm gonna click. And remember, we have a horizontal ruler here at the top, and then we have a vertical ruler here on the left. All right, so I'm gonna click in the middle of the horizontal ruler at the top. I'm gonna hold my mouse, and I'm gonna simply drag it down somewhere around there. Okay, you're gonna see the purpose of this in a minute. All right, so I'm gonna zoom in a little and press the Z key and click somewhere in here. All right, pretty good. Now in my tools panel, I'm gonna select the ellipse tool. So I'm going to make a circle, something like that. Okay, it goes down to the guideline. It's right there, about right there. It's not a circle, it's more like an oval, which is still okay. You can make it more circle like that. All right, that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna fill it with this red color. I'm gonna create some curtains, right? So that color is fine. All right, so now I need to create a smaller circle that goes maybe from here down to here, right? So I could duplicate this same circle. I'm gonna click it, hold the Alt key, and I'm gonna drag it down. So I'm gonna drag. Okay, right there I have a duplicate, and I'm gonna make it smaller. Maybe the same shape, only that smaller. Right? I need a circle that goes down to here. I'll make it a little to the left. something like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna select the two objects, top oval and the bottom oval, like about right there. And then I'm gonna make one shape out of the two. I'm gonna click on this tool, and there we have it. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna create a circle. I'm sorry, a rectangle that covers the top part of the top circle. See? Click it and then drag it to the middle of the frame, about right there. Right there. Release the mouse, and then I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna duplicate this so that it will cover the bottom half. I'm pressing the Alt key, dragging it down about right there in the middle, more or less. Okay, I'm gonna raise it up with my up arrow key. There we go. All right, and then I need to create one that covers the left side of this here. Right, I could duplicate this, or I could create another one. All right, let's see. The right side should align with the left of the frame, right there. But because I don't know where the left of the frame is at, I'm going to go to it's called outlines mode. I'm gonna press Ctrl Y. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring this oval. I'm gonna make it narrower so that, I'm sorry, I need the rectangle. The rectangle, where did the rectangle go? Oh, here. This rectangle, okay? The right side of the rectangle needs to align with the frame. Okay, the frame. All right, I'm gonna press Ctrl Y to escape from outline mode. Ctrl Y. All right, so now the right side of this rectangle should be passing through the left side of the frame, right through the middle. I hope so. All right, so with this tool selected, I'm sorry, with this shape selected, and this also selected, and this also selected. See, I have these three shapes selected. Control Z, and then with the Shift key, I'm going to select this other shape, the first one that I created. Okay, so I'm going to press the Shift key and click. I said the first one that I created out of these latest ones, these ones, not the other ones. Okay, so I created this oval here at the top first, then this little one below next, and I united these two. I made one shape out of the two, and then I created this top rectangle, and then I created this bottom rectangle, and then I created this left rectangle. All right, so those three rectangles are in front of these two united ovals. All right, so I'm gonna go to the Pathfinder panel. I'm gonna click on minus front. Okay, I've already explained what is necessary to be in order here to create this subtraction, right? So I'm gonna click on minus front, always hoping that everything will come out okay. I'm gonna click over here, and this is exactly what I needed. See? Okay, so now I have this window. I am going to copy it, Control C, and I need to bring it in front of the curtains. I'm gonna press Control Shift and the closing bracket key. There we go. Now I need to lower the opacity. Lowering the opacity of an object, it makes it, well, depending on the percentage of the opacity, it makes it somewhat transparent. Right now, the object is not, it doesn't have any opacity. It's showing its full intensity, 100%. So I'm going to click on that arrow and I'm going to bring this button down. The more I bring it down, the more the object becomes transparent. In other words, it could go so transparent that it could also disappear. All right, so I'm gonna leave it something like this, and then I'm going to paste whatever I have on my clipboard. Control F. There we go. Now I'm going to get rid of the fill here. Okay, so going up here and select no fill. Oops. I'm doing something wrong right here. No fill. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I'm going to bring the group of dividers that is on the left. Okay. In fact, I don't need to bring it. I'm just going to click it, click the group, and then with the shift key I'm gonna click on the window. Let me do it again. Click on the dividers, shift key, and click on the window. There we go. Okay, remember this lines around it, encompassing the window frame and the dividers. It's an indication that the window, not the curtains, and the dividers are selected. All right, so now I'm gonna click lastly on the window, like that. See how it displays this dark blue border? Indication that this object is gonna stay where it's at. The dividers are gonna move right in the middle here. Okay, so we're gonna select the align panel, just making sure that the option align to key object or align to selection is selected, not align to artboard. Okay, this is fine. Now I'm gonna click on this button here, horizontal align center. Look what's gonna happen. Well, I need to click a little. There we go. All right, so but since the curtains are inside of the house, these dividers need to go in front. So Control Shift and the closing bracket key. All right, let me do Control Z. All right, let me bring this in front. I'm gonna click it and do Control Shift and the closing bracket key. Although it's out of range, but it went If I bring it back in, you're gonna see that it's in front. I don't want to bring it in. I just wanted to show you, how this centering occurs. Okay. So right now, even though it's out of alignment with the window, it's on top of the window or in front of the window. All right. So I'm gonna select the two objects again. Click on the window, press the Shift key, and click on the dividers here. All right. Click on the window again. There's the blue thicker outline. I'm gonna go to the Align panel and click on this button. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna create some mountains behind. Okay. So we're gonna select the pen tool. Select it, and we're gonna click maybe here. Okay. And then you click and drag the mouse up here without just the mouse. The tool, don't press the button. When you come up here, you're gonna click. Maybe there. You're gonna click, hold the mouse, and you're gonna drag it out to your right, a little like that. Okay. Just like the mountain top right there. Now you're gonna bring it down right here. You click it, you hold it, hold the mouse, drag it to your right a little. Then move it up here, somewhere up here. Click, hold it, drag the mouse out like that. Now go down like here. Click, hold the mouse, and drag it somewhere like that. Click it, and then come back and close right there. See, when you see the word anchor, that little white square, you click it. All right. After you create this, you can modify it. Let's say you want to make this mountain top a little shorter. Select this tool. It's called the direct selection tool. Click on the object and go to the top right there on that little blue square. It's an anchor actually. So you click on it, hold it. Again. Click on it right there. When you see these lines protruding from the anchor, these are called handles. I'll show you in a minute what they do. Okay, so you come back to the anchor, you click, you hold it, and then you can, make it taller, make it shorter, whatever you want. All right, so now the purpose of the handles. You click on the handle, hold it. Sorry, go back and select the anchor. There. Okay, select the anchor. So you can make the mountain wider. You can make it in different shapes. If you need to raise it up, you can click on the anchor and then you can drag it up, or you can use your arrow keys. Okay, you can do this with this too. Look. Make sure it's the right anchor that you want to handle. Like that. All right, and then we get rid of the stroke. Up here, say no stroke, and let's fill it with I don't know, some mountain color, dark blue color right here. or maybe a dark brown color. We don't want it to interfere with the color, the brown color of the frame of the roof. So maybe that's good enough. If we want a darker color, we can go here. In a future video, I'm going to show you how to do gradients. So you may want to come back and modify this shape with a gradient color. Okay, you can come back and modify the mountain. You can come back and modify the sky. You can come back and modify the grass here with the same manner. That's another video. We're gonna call it gradients, right? So I'm gonna send all these mountains behind the house and the chimney and mainly behind those two objects. So I'm gonna press Control, Shift, and the opening bracket key. Control, Shift, and the opening bracket key. It went all the way behind the sky. We don't want it behind the sky. So I'm gonna press Control only and the closing bracket key. I'm gonna tap it once. And that's more or less what we want. Which I think it's an ugly color. But, you know, let me change it a little. It's too dark. So I'm gonna choose maybe that color. Okay. Right, so now I'm going to zoom out, press the Z key, and then the Alt key, and let us zoom out a little. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this guideline. So I'm gonna just select it. And delete it. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna clean this up a little. So let us select all like this. Okay, see how everything is selected? And then we're gonna group it, Control G. Okay, now we're gonna make a rectangle around everything, or the size of the artboard. Okay, click on right there on the very corner. Click, hold it, and drag it diagonally to the bottom right corner around there. Okay, I think I need to refine the width of this because we need to cover it all. But this is really not too crucial that we do this, because I have been saying all along that only the stuff that is inside of the artboard, it's what's gonna print, it's what's gonna save as a image file when it's exported, or when it's printed, or when it's saved. Okay. All right, so now I have a rectangle covering everything. I'm gonna select everything like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna make a right click and go to Make Clipping Mask. And there we go. See, everything that was outside of the clipping mask or outside of the rectangle, the size of the artboard, it's clipped out or it's masked out. Okay, well, this is all for lesson 1, shapes. So I'll see you in future videos. Thank you for watching.